This definitely won't be the outcome of the Oscars. Hey there, Cinephiles. Today I'm ranking the 2024 Best Picture nominees. The 96th Annual Academy Awards are just around the corner, and this was the first year that I actually watched every Best Picture before they were even announced. And so I wanted to rank them to see if my number one would match the Oscars' number one. Spoiler alert, it won't. But alright, without further ado, let's get into my personal rankings for the 2024 Best Picture nominees. At number 10, I have Maestro. There aren't any bad films on this list, but there are forgettable ones. Visually, Bradley Cooper has stepped up as a director, but emotionally, there is a lot lacking from this, especially when compared to his directorial debut of A Star is Born. I mean, I was hoping for at least 50% of that emotional gut punch here, and I just didn't really feel anything. I mean, there is this one line of "Who left Snoopy in the vestibule," which is one of the best line readings all year. But overall, as a film, it looks pretty, it has good moments. I mean, the conducting scene is wonderful to watch, but as a package, you know? At number 9, I have The Zone of Interest. Unfortunately, I am just one of the few that don't love this film. I understood the goal of this film and how it was going about it, but I just figured that out really early into the runtime. And it's not bad to figure it out. It's not like this is a mind puzzle, but I was just waiting for a bit more to be done with it. And look, it's not poorly made. The craft of this film and how it goes to show about what it's doing is done very, very well. I just felt like if this were a short film, the punch would have been there and it would have been much stronger. Just because by the end of it, I already understood what was going on. I don't know, this is just one of the most overrated movies of the year for me. And again, it's not bad, it's done very well, but I have it here at number 9. At number 8, I have American Fiction. This could have been one of my favorites of the entire year. However, it's not able to balance the multiple storylines well enough to do it. And I saw the vision. If it was able to do this, it would have been amazing and just so multifaceted and multi-layered. But unfortunately, with how it ended up being executed, it just felt like it was two different movies fighting to be in the same spotlight. And I fully appreciate its ambition, and Jeffrey Wright is Jeffrey Wright, so that's great. It just unfortunately falls a little bit short, but I still would call this a good movie. At number 7, I have The Holdovers. Such a well-made film that has an exceptional Giamatti performance at the heart of it. And with Da'Vine Joy Randolph's eventual Best Supporting Actress win, this movie needs to be seen by more people. The 70s aesthetic is just hit so well in this. And overall too, technically this is a marvel, especially for it being a comedy. And man, if I were ever to be called penis cancer in human form, I don't know how I'd be able to continue. At number 6, I have Barbie. Look, this is still a very good movie, but it's starting to slowly slip down in my rankings. There's just other films I'd prefer to win Best Picture. That being said, I still do love so many performances and jokes in this film. It's just as an overall package, there's some stuff that I don't love quite as much as I used to. But hopefully on the craft level, it will get some recognition. At number 5, I have Anatomy of a Fall. A really, really good courtroom drama that knows how to withhold certain information. This also has the best child performance of the entire year. Milo is just inhabited by the emotions of a 30-year-old man in this. The maturity he displays in this is so great, and Sandra Hüller is really good in this, especially during the recording scene. But the lawyer that was a hater, oh my goodness, I wanted to punch the man even though I didn't know if Sandra Hüller was innocent or guilty. At number 4, I have Killers of the Flower Moon. It's a powerful film that does not feel like 3.5 hours long. If only we got more from the Osage and from Lily Gladstone's perspective, this would be easily top 3 for me. But as is, it's just outside of it. And shout out to Martin Scorsese for making something that is truly heart-shattering material be somewhat easy to consume. And I say somewhat easy because I was just riveted by the film. At number 3, I have Oppenheimer. Oppie's gonna win every single tech award, and it's so well deserved. This movie rips, man. A blending of courtroom drama and sci-fi biopic with wonderful in-camera effects, which should automatically be winning Best Visual Effects at the Oscars, but it's not even nominated, which is absurd. But it's okay. It's gonna win Best Actor, it's going to win Best Director, and of course every single tech category. However, I do not have it winning Best Picture. But if it did, I'd be happy and understanding of it. At number 2, I have Poor Things. Now this is the one that I have winning Best Picture. It's a stunning film about the course of humanity and just the absurdism of living and society. It feels so fresh and inspired, and it has the best performance of the entire year in Emma Stone. And of course, the filmmaking is off the walls insanely good. The blending of practical and CG just immerse you into this steampunk world that feels otherworldly, and every single detail is just so cared for. I'm so glad that a movie as weird as this, as hilarious as this is is getting some actual recognition. And of course, at number 1, I have Past Lives. I mean, how could I not have one of my favorite movies of all time be my number 1 in this year's rankings? The absolute genius that exists in this superb film is bar none. The subtlety in its storytelling, its dialogue, its performances, its cinematography, and the framing, everything. It's just so gorgeous and beautiful, and any other term that you could possibly use to describe that. To me, this transcends what films are. And even though I don't think it has a shot to win Best Picture, if it did, I would never shut up about it. But alright, those are my personal rankings for the 2024 nominees for Best Picture. Be sure to let me know your rankings of them down in the comments below. Also, let me know your snubs, which ones should be in this lineup. As always, thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Be sure to stay tuned for more Yeti Films content, and I'll watch you later.